3 weeks ago, I was falsely banned from Sea of Thieves because I had to deal with 3 harassers. 2 of them that were cheating and that have subsequently got their accounts banned for cheating, that were harassing me for a couple of weeks, so where they eventually managed to send in a ticket and construed what happened in the whole interaction and get me banned because of it. All because they can't distinguish reality from fiction. They think I'm a pedophile because I like anime characters. They think I'm a pedophile because I have a poster of Tiger Eye Sock on my wall I've had for 10, 15 years now at this point. I really wish it was something more complex than that, but it really isn't. But before we really get into this video, I first want to show you the mental fortitude of at least one of these 3 harassers I had to deal with. Because again, Rare believes these 3 idiots, bans 2 of them for cheating, and yet doesn't reverse the ban on me because they're too incompetent to realize that I was being harassed. What they sent in as a ticket to get me banned is false, and that they completely fucked up. But with that said, let's first start off with the mental fortitude of this one.
I do a picture of a 5-year-old girl. I do a picture of a 5-year-old girl. I do a picture of a 5-year-old girl. I do a picture of a 5.
Again, this is the mental fortitude that ended up getting me falsely banned from Sea of Thieves, and Rare's too fucking incompetent to realize that they are in the wrong. Either way, yes, it is technically taken out of context, but again, if you really believe I'm saying that I'm doing something wrong, I'll be linking this whole video in the description below, and you can watch it in fortitude, or however you pronounce the term, if you don't believe me. So with that said, let's now go to this guy right here that I have his account up for, which is this one right here. This is the main harasser, the e-girl footlicker, and this one right here are 2 of his cheater friends, or let's be quite honest, probably his only cheater friend in the e-girl footlicker account got banned, and then he went on to this account, and then again after this whole interaction, that account supplementally got banned. So why exactly am I doing this video? Well, for posterity's sake, because Rare may start doing cheater account association. Granted this account right here needs to get banned alone just for her targeted harassment of a couple of weeks of me, because again, this guy can't distinguish reality from fiction and thinks I'm a pedophile over a Tiger Eye Sock poster I've had on my wall for fucking years. Either way, so when it comes to cheater account association, how can I prove this guy is knowingly playing with a cheater or cheaters with these accounts on his main account and whatnot? Well, if I do this, go to his friends list, and I scroll down, first I'll show off the e-girl footlicker account, which is this one right here. As you can see, last seen 27 days ago. You may note that its actual name right here is a bunch of basically what you call barcode cheater. This is what cheaters used to do in APP Reloaded. Never worked. They still got banned. This is what cheaters do in GTA Online. It never works. They get banned. I don't know why cheaters do this because it never fucking works. But if I go to view profile, as you can see, it only has Sea of Thieves. It only has 2 friends. And its total playtime in Sea of Thieves is 6 hours. So that's cheater number 1, the e-girl footlicker, the one that was talking about children, showing me a picture of a child for some weird reason. Again, this is the mental fortitude of the idiots that Rare believes. And of course, it's also again on this guy's friends list. Again, the main harasser. And if I go down here to his friends list a little bit more, you can see the other one, which is this guy right here, which corresponds to this guy. If I go to here, again, only has Sea of Thieves, last seen 26 days ago, only has 2 friends. If I go to friends list, as you can see, he's friends with this guy. And if I go to Sea of Thieves, he only has 4 days in the game. Again, his account has been banned since this whole interaction. And let's go back to the friends list one more time to bring up the e-girl footlicker account. Go to its friends list, and as you can see, he is also friends with him. Now with this one though, this one's a little more interesting. This one's actually impersonating a streamer. And if I bring up a little message I did with that streamer, give me a quick second. Since Microsoft or whatever is being stupid, when I hit the Windows Q, my mic doesn't want to work. So I'll just give a summary of what's going on. I go and notice that this guy is impersonating a streamer. I go and message that streamer, and the streamer basically says he's not cheating and he's a friend. Well, turns out he's cheating, so the streamer also needs to get his account banned. Now, what I just noticed is this streamer changed his name because I called him out. As you can see. So let's go to the streamer's account. Here is the streamer that I talked about earlier. If I go to view profile, as you can see, it's a legitimate account also. This guy has nearly 1,000 days in the game, and he is friends with the cheater. Now, obviously, it's not showing any friends and whatnot. I actually probably need to go back to my previous videos to actually see if he changed it and whatnot, because I really think this guy actually went and changed everything because of everything that happened here, because I called him out. He saw I had videos on him showing his profile and whatnot, and he was like, oh shit, I can end up losing my 1,000+ hour Sea of Thieves account because I got found out I play and am friends with a fucking cheater. Well, actually scratch that. Granted, if I go back to here and I go to this guy again, and I go back to the one impersonating the streamer, this guy right here, which honestly might actually be the streamer himself under a different name. If I go back to view profile, if I go to friends, oh, interesting, he's not friends on this one apparently, but the e-girl footlicker account is friends with the streamer, which is being impersonated by this cheater here, so it's getting really fucking convoluted. I honestly do not know what's going on, but obviously the cheater, or the streamer, is calling the cheater his friend, so the streamer is already also knowingly playing with a fucking cheater. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to one of my previous videos and see if I can actually pull up the streamer account, or see if I actually recorded the streamer account's profile and whatnot. So I'm going to go back to e-girl footlicker, go back to profile, go back to here, and then I'm going to bring this guy up, and we're going to compare and contrast accounts if I actually managed to catch it. I think I did, but I don't remember for certain. It's been, again, 3 weeks. Actually, it's probably been 4 weeks. I found the original video back from February 14th of this year, when I initially encountered the third harasser, when I thought he was just impersonating a streamer that I never fucking heard of, but still, at the time when I saw the names and how such slight differences, to where, as you can see, the original streamer's name was a 1 next to the 2, where the impersonator, which is more than likely the actual streamer himself, is changed the 1 to an L. That way, so in Sea of Thieves, it still looks like a 1 when it's really not. But again, knowing what I know now, figuring out what's going on, I am going to say right out of the gate that this guy right here is actually the streamer on an alt account, cheating, harassing me, and again, eventually getting me banned, because not just this streamer, but his little friend cannot distinguish reality from fiction, and are projecting their insecurities onto me because they can't understand that anime is not real. So with that said, I even did an extra in where I lined up the account window and everything to be as precise as possible to in the video. So with that said, everything here lines up just fine. Again, it's obvious that this guy did a name change. Again, I'll even be linking this video in the description below too, so you can watch it also. So watch what happens when I go to Sea of Thieves. If I go to his account, and of course Microsoft doesn't want to be a Microsoft right now because it's being stupid. I fucking hate the stupid Microsoft. There it goes. Alright, so then I scroll back over to here. And as you can see, there's gamer score, the achievements, excluding probably like this right here. Everything lines up perfectly to what's going on. Well, granted, he's got an achievement or two since then, but still, this is the account of the streamer that said the cheater here is his friend, when in reality it's more than likely the streamer is the cheater on an alt account. He got found out, or well, he got scared when I uploaded this video, and then supplementally got banned a little later on, and did a supplemental name change to try and act like he's not going to get banned or try and hide the fact that he was part of this whole ordeal. And of course, Microsoft is being fucking Microsoft yet fucking again. How are they this fucking bad at a simple task? Well, it doesn't matter at this point. I think I already pretty much connected all the dots. I think I figured out exactly what's going on right here. And it's still quite amazing that Rare is just so fucking incompetent to where they believe, honestly, two harassers, one of them that made multiple alt accounts to cheat on, to eventually get me banned because they cannot understand reality from fiction, and well, not reverse the ban on me because they can't realize that I was being harassed. And yet they still allow these two harassers slash cheaters to still be on their mains, allowing the other one to do a complete name change and still keep his nearly 1,000 fucking odd playtime account. Still really knowing the Microsoft account. Microsoft's being Microsoft right now, but still, point still stands. Rare, you're fucking stupid. And please start doing cheater account association. Especially in this fucking instance, is very fucking blatant. Especially the harassment in its own right. But you ain't gonna acknowledge that, are you? Because if you do, you'll be found out to be very fucking stupid. Oh wait, we already know you're fucking stupid.